Hey y'all, Tessa here. So I wanted to come in real quick and talk to you about my sort of absence from you actually seeing my face. I haven't really been in here with y'all, and there's a reason for that. So I've been dealing with a few health issues over the last few months, and I'm actually at an appointment right now to do some blood work for my doctor, but I wanted to come in here and just give a brief word of encouragement about your health and your wellness. Your health is important, and I know it's something that we think about and we're like, oh yeah, health is important, but we don't really take it as seriously as we should. I'll give you a really brief reason as to why I'm here. So when I was in the military, I was diagnosed with exercise-induced asthma. And then later on, a few years later, before I discharged from the military, I was diagnosed with allergy-induced asthma. And I did, like, if you're familiar with allergy tests, I did an 18-point allergy test. They pricked me with different things, put them on my forearms, let me go off about my business, and was like, just come back and let us know, we'll check and see what's going on. I also did a lot of pulmonary tests. There was a lot of things that were done to really get to understanding my asthma at the time. And I found that there was a lot of things that triggered my asthma. Trees, bushes, grasses, weeds, molds, definitely pets, not as many bugs like mites, like bed bugs, of course. Those are irritating for anybody. I didn't know at the time, but I do have a seafood, not all seafood, but some seafood, like scallops. Listen, the day I found out that I have an allergy to scallops, I almost died, y'all. Getting a sample in the store, and I'm like looking for the Benadryl because I could feel my tongue and my windpipe starting to swell. Like I could not breathe. So that was an experience. But yeah, so learning about and learning how to take care of myself and finding the effective methods of treatment has been sort of like a thing for me ever since my diagnosis. And I was like 20 when I got that. So I do my best to stay away from my triggers, stay out of situations that can cause issues for me breathing. However, even with my extra level of diligence, there are still things that happen. So over the summer, I was diagnosed, well, it's still summer, right? But earlier this summer, I was diagnosed with pneumonia. Don't know where that came from. Don't know how that happened. But that also triggered concerns about my cardiac health. So I'll let you know a little secret about your girl. There is a condition that runs in my family. My mother, a few uncles, and my brother all passed away from it. It's called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Since I was little, my family has been extra aware of certain things that could trigger, and so we are making sure that we are staying on our health and wellness and staying abreast of concerns and doing what we're supposed to be. Do we fall short of that sometimes because we're human? Absolutely. Absolutely. We're not perfect, but we try our best to maintain our health as best as we can. So when the diagnosis for the pneumonia came, there was also concern with heart palpitations and angina for your girl, which of course had me, not even gonna lie, freaking the hell out about the condition that my mother passed away from. She was relatively young when she passed away from it. It was very sudden. So how this condition can come across is it can come up very suddenly, or it can creep up on you slowly if you have an early diagnosis. So my brother did, and he passed away from complications of it before he turned 30. No, I'm sorry, 35. Before he turned 35. My mother passed before she was 40. A couple of uncles passed before they were 35, and my The one uncle that survived into his 60s passed before he turned 65. So this is an early killer in our family, and I'm hyper vigilant because my mother passed away and so did my brother. So I have a whole new team of cardiologists at the VA and with my health provider. And so that's another reason why I'm here today, to take some measurements of my health and really come up with a consistent treatment plan, because I am in my next stage of life. I am going into my mid-40s soon, so that brings up a whole other things that I may have to deal with. So that's what we're here to talk about today. But I wanted to share this bit about myself. I know that I am not as shareable. That's not a word. I don't share as much as I probably should, or as I want to. We'll say that, as I want to. But I'm sharing this with you today to bring awareness and to let you know that I am here with y'all in this journey to positive wellness for ourselves. I am not without. Listen, we're all human and we all do things that maybe we shouldn't, especially in regards to our health. But I just want to encourage you and tell you that even if you fall short of your goals on this journey, it's to be expected as a human. But I don't want you to languish in it and be like, I've fully failed. I freaking failed and I'm just going to give up. Don't give up. Right? Just acknowledge where you were, acknowledge what happened, and just keep pushing, right? Keep pushing to make sure that you do better the next time, or just to continue doing better, right? So, you know, if you're a diabetic and you're like, man, I really want that donut, and you just couldn't resist that temptation and you had that dang donut, don't beat yourself up about it, right? Just do better next time. Find you a diabetic friendly donut if that is your thing, or make it yourself, right? So make it a keto donut, right? And you can enjoy your donut without guilt at that point, right? So there are ways to modify this. If there's something that you really, really are striving for, this is what this page is about, to help you get there without judgment, with love, and to help you get there, love. We're all here together, yeah? So I just want to share this little tidbit about your girl and let you know what I've been going through, why you haven't seen this gorgeous face. And I've been doing this on my own. Well, not on my own. Ooh, girl, don't tell that lie. Not on my own. I've been doing this outside of the sphere of y'all, really just to get a good beat on it so I can have something to tell y'all, right? So I'll write this up on my blog and let y'all know, like, the stuffs. But I'll also come back and let you know what my doctor said, because I got a whole team. Right? There's a whole team of doctors trying to help maintain this, right? So I have to go in here and do my blood work, make sure that the medication they have me on is working and not messing up my kidneys or my liver, and also to make sure that we can keep these lungs properly functioning in this high altitude, dry desert environment, okay? So yes, so I love y'all. Enjoy your day. Have an awesome week. And I look forward to reading your responses.